state law. Because you have a responsibility. I live in Merion, but when you go to court and lose, because regardless of Act 192, if Act 192, if it's unconstitutional, that's fine. There's still, since the 1970s, it's been illegal. Whether or not you prevail on 192, we don't know. But you have a fiduciary responsibility. Here, the cops are not going to check any ID here because it's illegal, right? But the ordinance says that they will check ID. So,
the order doesn't provide that.
The ordinance says that it's illegal to have a gun unless exempted. But how do you know they're exempted?
From state law. If you've got a gun, if you're openly carrying a gun, you're exempted.
Right, so you're saying now you're in compliance with state law.
Yeah.
So why not just change the ordinance to show that you're in compliance?
The ordinance is drafted is not inconsistent with the state law.
Well, but then again, it is.
Well, we could stand here for a month and have that debate. And you know what? You'll walk over with your view and I'll walk over with mine.
Well, if Lower Merion makes a law that says you must have a gun, it'll be illegal under state law because the law says you're not allowed to make any law regarding carrying. So if you make a law that says you're allowed to carry, that's illegal. If you make a law that you're not allowed to carry, that's illegal. You can't mention the word carry.
There's a lot of interpretations, but I've seen on the open carry blogs just yesterday that a lot of them recognize that our ordinance actually does come under state law.
Well, it's also constitutionally vague. I mean, to say that you're not allowed to unless you are allowed to, that's really silly because it's just.
Well, we have
again. We can have that
right.
particular.
Well, I emailed commission. I emailed Mr. McNeely, and he's told me in the email that the solicitor advised that you should change the ordinance. So you haven't fight now. If let's say you do get sued, the prince does sue you, right? And you lose, let's say, right? Your insurance is not going to cover it because you're acting against legal advice. Mr. McNeely and the solicitor said you have to change the law. So what's going to happen is you're going to have to pay. You're going to raise taxes. The insurance are going to go up.
Well, with all due respect, that's not what our solicitor has advised.
I have the email that says the solicitor advised you to change the law, and I have the email with the proposed ordinance. I have the ordinance that you were supposed to pass.
And in addition to that, the only way they can bring this suit is currently as indicated through Act 192, and that will not survive.
Okay, but regardless of 192,
right,
still legal.
So if indeed somebody wants to come to us appropriately to question our ordinance, we'll deal with it at that point in time. Until then, folks are unfortunately permitted by our Constitution to openly carry guns. I think our focus ought to be on changing that.
I think we should focus on strengthening crime prevention. Did you know that there's a law on the books in Pennsylvania that says that if you commit a crime while in possession of a firearm, you get a mandatory 5-year sentence added to your sentence. The judges in Pennsylvania right now are not doing that because they're saying that there are too many people in jail. What they're doing instead is adding those 5 years to go concurrently with your current sentence.
Well, I think we need some consistency in the state law, and frankly, the state law bans guns in schools. And to ban guns in schools and not allow a municipality to ban them in playgrounds,
but then again,
it's very inconsistent.
The banning in schools, it's like a weird. It bans it in school unless you have a lawful purpose, which is also kind of vague. But yeah,
it looks a little more clear to me.
But I think you should strengthen. When you make a law that says you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, the only people that listen to it are people that are legal. Criminals, right? They're gonna. I don't know. I mean, I live further down here where there's burglaries. We have a rash of burglaries, right? They're not law-abiding citizens who are doing these crimes, right? So any law you make won't be adhered to by the criminals.
Well, that would just say why bother making laws?
We'll just have the wild.